Okay, what's going on? I'm gonna try to keep this one clean in terms of not trying to directly take a shot at anybody on YouTube. But I feel compelled to do this video because it's kind of related to what I've been talking about and what we've all been talking about for the last couple of days. Wow. Understand this. If you're a woman, stop taking dating advice from other women, okay? And if you're a man, stop taking dating advice from other men. Because what happens? Most of the time, they're giving you general bullshit, right? You know, it's funny because I hear a lot of men giving advice, and what they're trying to do is trying to help you navigate and foster relationships with women that aren't worthy, right? If you have to trick them, if you have to do this, that, and the third, and do one thing when you really mean another, why would you want to be with that chick, right? If you have to come up with new, innovative ways to have sex with a chick to get her to like you, why would you want to be with that type of chick, right? If that's what you want, then take all the dating advice you want to from other men. But if you're trying to get on some like real shit, like some real meaningful ass shit, you can't take dating advice from other men. Because at best, they're going to tell you how to foster relationships with women who don't have it together. Even I know that, right? So even if, I do have a conversation with another gentleman in terms of, women and dating, I make sure that we're on the same page in terms of what I'm looking for. Right? So I don't waste his time, and so that he doesn't waste mine. I don't care about how to get the average chick, how to go to a bar or a club and get a girl's phone number and take her home and get some. I don't care about that. There's more to life than just that shit, right? And the same goes for the women. Like some of the videos that I see, some of the topics that they're talking about, in my head I'm like, what is she trying to do? Like, all these videos do nothing than try to help black women foster relationships with men that are missing something, right? Dealing with, how to please your man sexually, right? Is he ready to commit? Does your man have a job, right? Is your man lazy? Does he cook? Does he clean? I'm like, what does that tell you about that guy? There's a million problems, and we're worried about these trivial problems. And like I said, most women listen to that shit, giving general statements, and the men that they're hoping to attract, she's not even talking about. Like I said before, all other women know how to do is help other women navigate bad relationships with bad men. And it's so pointless. Oh my gosh, I wish I could just put up all the links that I've ever come across where I've seen black women give other black women bad dating advice. And in my head, I'm like, who is she trying to fix this woman up with? Right? What man is she dealing with to the point now where that's the problem that she needs to handle or talk about? Right? I see some of these videos, oh, don't give it to him, if he's not going to put a ring on it and all this other bullshit. I'm like, yo, where are we at? And this is the shit I'm talking about. Right? Look at the type of problems. I'm trying to handle problems in terms of, career. Right? Will it work on a career level? Who's going to be there to watch the kids and all that other stuff? You have women talking about, what does it mean if he doesn't pay for you on the first date? Or what does it mean if you went down on him and he didn't go down on you? I'm like, what? Then you turn around and you wonder why you get the dudes that you get. And most of the time, these women are just giving you sexual advice, right? The whole game, when to give him sex, when not to give him sex, and how to use sex to manipulate men. And that's all they're doing. And I'm like, yo, this is the shit I'm talking about. These are the same women, they may be on YouTube, but these are the same women that are going to put out some book, put out some news article, and women are going to bite. I'm like, what the hell? Like I said before, dudes, we don't buy that shit. I don't care if you have a book. I don't care if you have some seminar. Because the chicks that you're trying to help me get, I don't want. I don't want the everyday chick. Why would I care in terms of, When's is the right time to have sex with her, right? How should you do it, right? How do you get a number? You know, how do you get her to give you head? And I'm like, yo, what kind of question is that? You know, if we're talking about fostering bullshit relationships, then they're the experts. Go find, you know, these quote-unquote relationship experts. Go find them. Go give them all your money. You know, buy all their tapes and DVDs. But, yo, we just have to stop. I'm doing this video, and I'm trying so hard not to drop names and links. But I just got home from the gym, right, checking some of my messages, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? I didn't even watch the videos. I just looked at the titles, and I'm like, are you serious? And I know you can't be serious on every topic, but I've seen a lot of black women's channels, and I'll try to see if she dropping some serious knowledge, or are all her videos on the same trend, and they just continue to be on the same trend. Literally for a year, I've been watching certain channels here on YouTube, right? Certain black women who claim to be giving other black women dating advice for a whole year now, and it's to a point now where I'm like, oh my gosh. You know, I got a lot of heat for some of the shit I do, and I feel like I'm doing a way better job than just the comments that other black men leave on my channel, the video responses. We're doing a way better job at trying to foster black relationships than some of these quote-unquote black female relationship experts. So I'm sorry, this is definitely a rant. I just had to put it out there because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other people out there that feel the same way I do. Take it easy. God bless.